I've known Clover as long as he's worked with the U.S. Grains Council for all 34 plus years. It's been a pleasure.
Forward thinking, he's progressive, and he's just one of the nicest guys you ever met. Everybody loves Clover.
It's very evident that with his passion that he is very well connected and that the business people of Taiwan really respect him. And they listen to what he has to say, and his message is very spot on when it comes to the Grains Council. And you can tell that he believes in what he's saying, and so they trust him. And that translates to sales to the U.S. corn farmer, as well as barley and sorghum.
I just see him small in stature and huge in character. Just a great guy to visit with. He's been more than just a U.S. Grains Council employee. He's been a friend to a lot of people here through the years. When Clover was around, it was always light. You just felt good being around him.
When I think of Clover, I think of the word that comes to my mind is always passionate. How he loves his country, and how he loves the Grains Council, and how he's meshed those two together. And you can see that the way he carries himself. He makes sure anytime you go to Taiwan, he makes sure that you have seen the things that makes Taiwan great and what he's doing to improve agriculture within Taiwan.
Whatever the commodity was, distiller dried grains, the new ethanol promotion, he took it to heart, and he did 150% on every initiative that he worked on. He believed in it, and he passed that belief on to his buyers, and we couldn't have had a better representative from the U.S. grain side.
When some of our membership found out that he was retiring, the only thing they asked is, are we going to have the ability to tell him goodbye? My best memory that I'll always carry with of Clover is we were there, the officers were there for our 45th anniversary of the Grains Council working with Taiwan. I had the privilege to announce that Clover was going to receive the Lifetime Achievement Award, and to see the look on the people's faces, that the admiration that they had for Clover and the excitement they had for him, because they can also feel the passion that Clover has towards Taiwan, and they knew that it was a well-deserved award.
He's unflappable. I've never been able to do it. I have tried for 34 years to do this. I just tried, a couple of weeks ago I was there, tried to say somewhat outlandish things to him to get a reaction from him. Unflappable. He's always unflappable and keeps to the job at hand, and that's what I just love about Clover.
Last trade team, he was out here to the farm, and they had downtime after they were done here, so we took them all into the county fair. At the same time, there was a tropical storm happening in Taiwan, and he had pictures of his house being damaged in the tropical storm, and he said, "Oh, don't worry about it, don't worry about it." And I went, "Clover, you're over here taking care of Grains Council business, and your home is in disrepair. You lost the roof." He was so calm, and just, "Oh, don't worry about it, it'll be okay. Business first."
Amazes me because he still has such allegiance to Taiwan, but I'd say an equal allegiance to the farmers of the United States, and I don't know how you get that in just anyone.
Dedicated. He's the most dedicated person I've ever met, not only for his country, but for U.S. agriculture. Earnest and dedicated. Clover exemplifies it in everything that he does.
He exudes U.S. Grains Council when he's up there talking about programs in his own country or trying to educate farmers back here about what he's doing when he comes to various meetings. He's just always promoting the Grains Council and U.S. commodities, just nonstop. He's amazing.
Clover never shuts down. He's just always moving and always excited, always upbeat. He's never half empty, and he always sees the good in everything and always is looking for the future and how he can make things better. And he just never gives up.
Clover, always an A1 job, everything's on time. When you followed Clover, he put his hand up in the air and took off, and you better be behind him because Clover was moving and it was time to go.
Well, I think we should have Clover make a poster of our mission statement, because he is the embodiment of that in terms of what he's done throughout the years to develop a great Taiwan market, a loyal Taiwan market, a market that has been a long-standing top 5 market for U.S. pea grains over decades.
The PLA that is there, that's manufactured in Blair, Nebraska, shipped to Taiwan, processed into biodegradable plastics, and then redistributed around the world. Clover's been a great advocate of that and helped promote that.
Well, he's always developing markets. I think this PLA is a prime example for that. The distiller dried grains is another huge example.
He's enabled trade through improving the transformative change of the Taiwanese feed and livestock industries. He's done this through decades that has created a tremendous demand pull for his marketplace, and he's improved lives. He's improved lives of Taiwanese citizens through better, higher quality meat. He's improved lives of U.S. farmers through having a loyal, responsive, and deep market in Taiwan. And so he's actually, throughout his whole career, lived the U.S. Grains Council's mission statement.
And then improving lives. I know how he's improved my life just by knowing him, but he's also improved my life through the markets that he's developed for me as a farmer.
Clover has embodied that, and Clover has done that, again, for the mission of the U.S. Grains Council, developing markets, enabling trade, improving lives. He's done it for 34, 35 years.
Wow, you can't replace a Clover. He is so well connected and so well respected within his country. And it will leave a big hole, but he deserves to retire and know that he did a really good job for the Grains Council and the U.S. farmer.
Clover, it's been great working with you. You've been more than a friend to just me, but to all of U.S. agriculture. I really appreciate everything you've done. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Clover. Thank you for being the person that you are. Thank you for being the professional that you are. Thank you for caring so much about your country, about U.S. agriculture, and thanking for making everybody around you feel like a friend.
Well, Clover, I really appreciate what you've done for the U.S. through the years in Taiwan. You've been a tireless promoter of U.S. commodities. You've been a great friend of many U.S. farmers that have come to Taiwan to help you promote U.S. products. We couldn't have asked for a better person to help manage that country and keep us on board there. So, Clover, I thank you so much from the heart for all you've done, and I wish you the very best in retirement. Good luck, my friend.
Clover, I just wanted to wish you the very best in your retirement and thank you for everything that you have done for me and for U.S. agriculture. I will never forget you and your beautiful country of Taiwan. Thank you so much, Clover. I'll miss you.
Clover, I hope your retirement is your own personal field of dreams, and I'd love to lead the way for you.